This is meteorologist Gary Rizzo for Action 11 News. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective from now until 9:30 for Shelby County residents. Let's take a look at radar. Thunderstorm moving out of Trimble County into Shelby County, producing 50 to 60 mile-an-hour wind gusts, heavy rain. There are a number of trees down in Henry County right now. However, Oldham County residents are feeling the effects of the storm too, with 40 to 50 mile-an-hour winds. And I just received a report from Linden, now in eastern Jefferson County. The storms appear to be trekking to the southwest. They're actually moving down I-71 toward Louisville. And so it looks like the eastern half of Jefferson County will also be experiencing wind gusts to 40 and 50 miles an hour with possible heavy rains as this line of storms moves south-southwest at 50 miles an hour. So even an hour from now, the storms may very well be along I-64. As further warnings come in,
the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Floyd and Harrison counties in southern Indiana until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The heavy thunderstorms are now moving into those two counties, and here in Louisville we can hear the thunder right now. It's getting very dark, and the heavy thunderstorm activity will be crossing the river into Jefferson County and will also be affecting portions of Bullitt County, Hardin County, and eventually Oldham County. Earlier, a few thunderstorms developed over Pleasure Ridge Park. Those thunderstorms have now moved out, but the main activity is over southern Indiana and will be soon affecting the immediate Louisville metro area. Floyd and Harrison counties are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock, and the entire region is under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock this evening. So be prepared for big storms, high winds, hail, and some very heavy rain over the next half hour to hour. This is meteorologist Chuck Taylor, and now back. Storms are now hitting the downtown area of Louisville. We are getting wind gusts over 60 miles an hour, damaging winds. The only warnings out are for Floyd and Harrison counties until 5 o'clock, but throughout Jefferson County, throughout this whole metro area, we are now getting reports of wind gusts in excess of 50 to 60 miles an hour and some very heavy rain. Some areas are also getting hail. The new thunderstorms are actually developing out ahead of this line over southern Indiana. The whole activity is moving to the southeast at about 35 miles an hour. So throughout the entire metro area, be prepared for damaging winds as high as 60 miles an hour or even higher, very heavy rain and possibly some hail. All of this activity should be out of the immediate Louisville area by about 5:30, but counties east and southeast of here should be prepared for the activity moving in within the next hour. So once again, we're getting the heavy damaging winds right now, and the actual squall line is still back over southern Indiana, but new storms have developed right over the downtown area, and we will keep you updated on this situation and have a complete report on Action 11 News tonight at 6 o'clock. Now back to our regular programming. Area of Louisville, I would estimate wind gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. We are getting some reports of damage. We have yet to receive any reports of any wide power outages, but the storms right now are tracking through portions of Jefferson County, Bullitt County, and another big area of thunderstorms is over Shelby and Spencer counties. These storms are tracking off to the southeast at about 35 miles an hour. There is still some rain and some lighter thunderstorms back through southern Indiana, but the heaviest activity right now is over Jefferson County, then on out to Shelby and Spencer County. The entire region is under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock tonight, and we'll have complete information on the storms on Action 11 News tonight at 6 o'clock. Now we rejoin regular programming.
WHAS-TV now interrupts this program for an important announcement from the Emergency Public Information Circuit.
This is Rick Lasher with the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for people in the following county in north central Kentucky of Jefferson County. Weather radar at 9 o'clock Eastern Time indicated a strong thunderstorm moving over the Louisville area. Local observers estimated winds of over 50 miles an hour. If you are in or near the path of these severe storms, seek shelter in a reinforced structure and be prepared for strong damaging wind, large hail, heavy rain, and frequent lightning. Remember, these storms can and do occasionally produce a tornado with little or no advance warning. Repeating, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for people in the north central Kentucky county of Jefferson County. Stay tuned for further information. This is Rick Lasher with the National Weather Service.
Again, a chance of a few thunderstorms around with a low temperature of 70. We're going to take kind of a time-lapse view of that thunderstorm activity as it moved in our direction. Going back to around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the storms roared through Indianapolis. Bedford, Indiana had over an inch of rain and a funnel cloud, and the heavy activity arrived here in the Louisville area shortly before 4:30. Now all the storms are dropping to the south. And let's take a look at the current action track color radar from the National Weather Service, and we will find that all the heavy thunderstorms have indeed dropped well south of here, and it looks like the activity will be heading on into Tennessee. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch still in effect for the local area. Let's go to Action Scan now and show you that watch is in effect until 9 o'clock, and a new watch has just been issued that covers southern portions of Kentucky down into Tennessee. There are all the clouds associated with the big thunderstorms, and notice another area of bright white clouds over Wisconsin. Those too are heavy thunderstorms, and with upper winds coming down from the northwest, there is a chance that a few of those thunderstorms could be reaching us later on tonight. Now, ahead of the storms, it is still hot. 93 right now around London, 90 degrees at Bowling Green, but as the storms move through, they have cooled things off in a hurry. It's 70 degrees right now at Frankfort, 70 degrees up around Covington. In Bedford, where they saw that funnel cloud and had an inch of rain, the temperature is also 70. A warm front and put us right back into hot conditions, so it looks like by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures will be well into the 90s, and by then the air mass will be stabilizing. In the meantime, for tonight, there is still a chance of a thunderstorm with a low temperature of 69. For the day tomorrow, kind of a repeat of what we had today with thunderstorms in the afternoon. For tomorrow night, again, a chance of thunderstorms and an overnight low temperature in the low 70s. On the extended outlook for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a few thunderstorms on Wednesday. After that, the air mass will stabilize, and it will be just about like we had last week, temperatures well into the 90s with high humidity. No relief from the heat in sight.
Well, you can just run that forecast off on the copying machine and
sure can.
Over and over again. Thank you, Chuck. Coming up in sports, it's Dave Conrad with the final round of the U.S. Women's